Welcome back to Loeb's Leads YouTube channel. We are going to talk about Kareem Hunt today. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. And if you want me to do other film reviews, comment which players you want to see. But I want to talk about Kareem Hunt today because I think he gets overlooked a lot. He has a very unique combination of speed, quickness, and size. Very comparable, in my opinion, to Jonathan Taylor. Not as fast in terms of breakaway speed, but in terms of physicality, I would maybe even give Hunt an edge, and they're both extremely quick. They offer a lot in the receiving game. The couple games or clips from games we're going to watch, it wasn't a ton of receiving action for Hunt other than like screen passes, but he's great after the catch, and you're going to see the touchdown he scored in this specific game, the Bears game, how he manipulates defenders into thinking one thing, then he goes and runs his route. It's a beautiful thing to see. This dude is extremely underrated. We're going to watch a few clips from each game. And we're going to start with the Chicago Bears game. This was his best game from last year. I believe he had 155 scrimmage yards. We can look at his stats afterwards. But he had 155 scrimmage yards in this game. I want to say it was pretty evenly distributed between ground and air. But we're going to watch this clip right here. What I want you guys to watch from this run, and all of the runs really we're going to see with Kareem Hunt, is one, how he falls forward, two, how patient he is, and three, how quickly he cuts when he sees a lane. All three of these are going to be present here. You have an orbit motion coming in behind. Whenever that happens, usually the run's coming back the other way. You see, I believe, is that Roquan Smith, 58? He's going with the orbit motion, so he's out of the box. Roquan Smith is a great defender, and that motion brings him out of the box. That helps Hunt. And the reason we're not going to watch a ton of clips because a lot of the runs that Hunt has are schemed up. His line blocks really well. Now, again, Hunt is quick enough to fit through the holes and to make the most of the gaps that he gets. But I really want to focus on the plays where it's mostly Hunt rather than anything else. Here, it's going to be the patience. You see, he gets this run to the outside, and this DB actually restacks Donovan Peoples-Jones and is in a pretty good position. But Hunt's patient. He bounces it back to the outside. The DB has no chance to get him. He sees the leverage of Joel Bitonio right here. He cuts back up inside, and then boom, he snaps his head around. You can see his vision. Where does he want to go? Where does he want to go? DB to his right, I believe. Space to his left. He sees the leverage of this blocker here. Boom, he's going to cut it up. Initial contact by 44 at the 38-yard line. Finishes the run at the 34. Falls forward for 4 yards. Now I want to skip to his touchdown because it was a beautiful, beautiful thing. I can't get enough of this. We can actually watch the 7-yard run beforehand, even though it's nothing super crazy in my opinion. 13 personnel. Again, Game Pass, man. I swear, every single time I make a video, Game Pass has something to say about it. Game Pass never cooperates. Oh, you know what? This is the Screen Pass, I think. This is Screen Pass. This is a Screen Pass, I'm pretty sure. No, that's not the screen. No, we'll just skip to the touchdown. We'll find the Screen Pass after. But this touchdown from Kareem Hunt is excellent. Again, what are the three things I said at the beginning of the video? Patience, yards after initial contact. What was the third thing I said? Patience, yards after initial contact. How quickly he cuts it up when he sees a hole, I think. But it's all present here. Boom. Initial tackle in the backfield, gone. No shot. So you get a tackle Kareem Hunt by the legs, you're going to be on the ground by yourself. He sees the vision. He sees the leverage of the blocker here. Boom, he cuts it up, right? Another defender coming on here. He breaks that initial contact one-on-one with Eddie Jackson. He makes Eddie Jackson look like a fool. I'm just going to spoil it for you guys. He makes him look like a fool, and he takes it to the end zone. He has enough speed to finish the run as well. Kareem Hunt is that guy. I want to find this Screen Pass before we move to the Chargers game. It was a Screen Pass where Hunt like faked like he was gonna block and ran a screen. This might be it. I remember it was a DB that was blitzing. No, that's not it. There's a DB that was blitzing. Maybe this is it. Yeah, this is it right here. So I want you guys to watch Hunt on this play. The Bears are sending a blitz through the B gap here. 36 is blitzing. Boom, okay, Hunt's going to come up and pick it up. That's what it looks like to the DB. Hunt's not picking up this blitz. This is a screen pass. Boom. DB is lost. Lost. Hunt is open. He's lucky his teammates rally and go make this play. Hunt has to hurdle this defender, loses his balance a little bit, and that's an easy tackle for anybody chasing him to make. He holds on to the ball and gains 9 yards. But if this guy gets a piece of Hunt, if he runs through Hunt, the play is blown up. The screen pass design is blown up. But Hunt does a good job of getting him off of him. Boom, makes him miss, really. And he's open for the screen pass. And on 2nd and 10, they get 9 yards instead of, I don't know, forcing Baker Mayfield to scramble and throw it away or something like that. Now we're going to move to the Chargers game. This Chargers game, you guys, this is an incredible game. Lots of, lots of points, first and foremost. But also a lot of great plays by the playmakers in this game. And interestingly enough, it wasn't a ton of Hunt, but there were 2 back-to-back plays that Hunt had that I think you guys need to see. So we have this first one right here. Again, vision, his cut, and after contact. Not a lot of guys can do what Kareem Hunt does. It's a counter, right? He sees it. He's patient. He's trying to find a hole. He sees 2 blockers coming in. He sees the leverage of, I believe that's Batonio again, and he hits the hole. Initial contact at the 15-yard line. Where's he going to finish this run? At the 8. At the 8-yard line. He keeps his balance. He stays up. He fights off a tackle. Pushes 3 guys forward with him to get a 1st and goal. And then after the 1st and goal, the very next play, again, patience, vision, and how he finishes after contact. Another power type counter, patient, makes this guy miss, bounces it to the outside again, gets around the edge, and scores. It may not seem like anything super crazy for a running back to do that, but you guys got to remember how big and physical of a guy Kareem Hunt is. That type of athlete is very unique in the NFL, especially at the running back position. Like I said, he reminds me a lot of Jonathan Taylor. He reminds me a lot of Leonard Fournette. I think he's a little bit faster than Leonard Fournette, but he reminds me of Leonard Fournette. I want to show you guys a couple clips from this Cardinals game as well, because Hunt in this game was pretty damn good as well. Yeah. So this is the 1st and 10. This game got out of hand for the Browns really quick. They ran this draw. But again, I want you guys to watch Hunt here. He has a decent hole. He's patient. He waits for his block, bounces to the outside. Initial contact right here at the, 47. Where's he going to finish his run? The 41. That's what he does. He fights forward. He fights through contact. That's what Hunt does. Check out this run down to the Arizona 13-yard line. First and 10. Again, another little power play. Boom, patient. That is not an easy hole to run through. I will say that. Hurdles a defender, keeps going. You can see his teammates love it too. He's moving the chains. Now, again, like I said, this game got out of hand pretty quick. This was not a crazy game for the Browns, but Hunt showed enough in this to make me believe some of the things I'm going to say now. I think if he was in his own situation, he would be a borderline top 10 running back, assuming he got touches, assuming he got volume, and was playing behind a competent offensive line. I know there's a lot of variables, especially considering the Browns' offensive line is really good. But as you guys can see, Hunt does a lot of things that you don't need a great offensive line for. I think if it were to get to a point where he and Chubb were to split carries pretty closely, I could see him being pretty close to as productive as Chubb. He's the change of pace guy. He's really more of the receiving guy because he's not a super big change of pace guy. In terms of speed and quickness, they're very similar. Honestly, Hunt reminds me of Chubb just with a little bit more receiving prowess. But I really do think this guy, he could even get traded mid-season. It wouldn't surprise me if Hunt got traded mid-season. He's going to go and he's going to rack up 80 scrimmage yards a game. I don't doubt that for a second, especially considering the offense that he's in right now. He's going to help this team tremendously. God forbid he has to step into the starting role in Cleveland. He's gonna pick it up, no problem. We've seen Dearness Johnson do it, one of the most underrated running backs in the NFL. We've seen him do it. But Hunt is that guy, and I can see him still getting 10, 15 touches a game, being super productive with them and having a big impact on this team. Or like I said, I think it's a very real thing that he could get traded in the middle of the season, going to a new team, being productive there. Thank you guys for watching. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, like button if you like the video, and comment any other film reviews you want me to see. Thank you guys again. God bless.